does self-care and like nourishment play in the spiritual intelligence and awareness for you?
Love this question. I always say that a healthy body is maybe the number one catalyst for spiritual growth. And if you have tried to, experience spiritual growth while neglecting your diet and lifestyle completely, you'll know how absolutely impossible it is to do so. You can't raise your vibration when you're filling your body with low vibrational food and thoughts, and you're not moving the body and letting the body be what it wants to be, which is not just to sit around all day, right? But it wants to move, it wants to be active, it wants to experience. So being sedentary, eating a bad diet is one of the number one hangups for most people in spiritual growth, because people have this disconnection that it's two different things. My body's doesn't have anything to do with my spiritual growth, and it couldn't be more opposite. And so this is one of the ways I think that awakening actually balances us so much and makes us healthier people in every regard, mind, body, and spirit, because we start seeing or becoming aware of the detrimental consequences to putting things in my body that aren't in alignment with it. My body doesn't want deep fried, processed, pesticide filled food. And when I put that food in it, my body can't do much with it other than minimize the damage. So if I'm that disconnected from my body, I and the world are one. I and this body are one. We're not two separate things. It's all just the one self experiencing itself. So I need to join with my body and listen to it. And when I do that, the body becomes, again, this amazing consciousness induction device that can rapidly accelerate our growth when we put in the high vibrational foods that really charge the body up with energy and expand its capacity. Then all of a sudden my meditation practice gets easier. I have more mental clarity, more energy during the day, less brain fog. It all just plays into the same thing. So for me, it was like one gradual shift after another. And I would have thought I ate healthy before, this whole process began unfolding, but I didn't realize how much toxicity I was putting in my body. And just through that, awareness of what's arising in this moment, when I go to reach for something unhealthy, I'm now aware that there's an intuition that sparks in somewhere in my consciousness and says, I don't really want to eat this. And I pay attention to it. I don't ignore it and go, oh, is this really what my body feels? And there's this big, yes, this is your body talking to you. I don't want you to eat that. Don't put that in me, please. And you go, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know I was abusing you like this, but I was so disconnected from my body. And I didn't realize what an incredible, like, your body is supporting you at every second of your life. It's beating your heart, circulating your blood, and it's allowing you to have every experience you have. So when you see that for what it is, how could you not love the body? How could you not want to treat it well? Yeah.
So what does high vibration food mean to you?
Well, it means eliminating toxicity, number one, which is in all of our mainstream food sources. So you've got to find somewhere to shop or grow your food that's organic and the soil is not contaminated with poison and glyphosate. That's number one. I know you're familiar with terrain theory. So, terrain theory says the body gets sick or diseased from basically one of three things: starving it of the nutrients that it needs, so being nutrient deficient, poisoning the body with toxins and whatnot, and then psychological traumas or imbalances can also lead to disease.
Yep. So
there's mind, body, spirit right there. So eliminating toxicity is number one, and then figuring out your body type is important. What is my energetic makeup? Am I more fire energy, more earth energy? For me, I'm fire energy. So I don't eat a lot of acidic things. I don't drink alcohol. I don't, eat peppers and things like that. I eat cooling foods a lot, like apples and melons and raw honey and stuff. So as you study yourself and your body and you try trial and error with certain foods, you'll notice what your body's rejecting or having trouble with and what makes it feel really good. So it's a relationship, right? It's a dance you have to have with your body.
Yep. Yeah, no, I love that too, because I was raw food for About a year, I would say, predominantly. And I'm experimenting with other things because, like, if I'm going to be giving people guidance on nourishment and what they should put in their bodies, I feel like I need. So I was pretty much on the quote unquote sad diet, processed foods, eating, all the bad things.
Yes.
And then I got really into fasting, really into juicing, and that's like really what changed my life, actually. Like, I
Nice.
wouldn't be sitting right here talking to you right now if I didn't discover raw foods, right? But then I never really tried other foods with a clean vessel,
Mhm.
so now I'm in this period of experimentation with other foods just to see how my body responds to it. So I like how you brought that up, like trial and error, right?
Yeah.
I think that's an important thing that people need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no one size fits all when it comes to diet.
Right. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of years of our ancestral lines and whatever
Right.
they ate,
Yep.
going into where we are right now,
Yep.
because then you get into like the raw foodie community that like I have, and it's like the whole concept is, how do we know what's good for us if we're so polluted and toxic, right?
Yeah.
If we're
Yeah.
deficient and toxic. So I mean, I get that concept, I get what they're saying, but at the same time, we don't really know what our ancestors ate, like our personal ancestors,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, just having that trial and error and just working through it is the best way to do it. So I'm glad that you brought that up.
Yeah. It's a kind of self knowledge, right?
No,
Also part of the journey.
know thyself.
Yes.
I'm shocked that it took this long to come to that one.
I know, right?